Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
Fans live for games like this one.
The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Boston, we hope you'll join us for future Celtics home games this season. Secure your tickets today by visiting us online or stopping by the ticket booth. We brought your timer for the arena.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too. So I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Randall. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. MP with video game number. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And the basket is good. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Heat. Tatum passes to MP. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Tatum no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one.
The ruling on the floor stands.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
MP kicks to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Edwards against White. Edwards can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
MP finds White. And again, Baston with the triple.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Tatum against Randall. Pass to Dillingham. 6 to shoot. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Davis. Gobert, no good. Celtics leading by 4. White dishes to MP. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Outside Edwards. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Gobert against Davis. Pass to Dillingham. They need this. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shot to get this game underway. And the dunk by MP.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Dillingham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dillingham's got his second bucket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
High post, Gobert. Davis is there. It's stolen by Davis. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Randall. A second chance effort. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by White.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Randall outside. Left block shot on the way. Randall can't get that one to fall. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
MP with a screen on Randall.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall, covered by MP. Outside Edwards. Here's Hendricks. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum passes to MP. Outside, Davis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Davis setting the pick for White. Shot clock at 6. MP kicks to White. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Heat delivered a performance for the ages. He had 60 points, and he was all over the glass in that one with a season high in rebounds. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Dillingham. That one misses. White with the defensive effort.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Fultz. Now here's Gobert. Fultz the pass to Gobert. Randall from outside buries the long-range jumper. Randall's got 5.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Fultz with a screen for Dillingham. Back to Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of
Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Timberwolves trail by 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Williams. Markelle Fultz out there with Edwards. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. Caruso finds Edwards. Misses the 3. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Griffin passes to Porzingis. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Fultz the pass to Caruso. Pass to Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Celtics leading by 5. MP outside. Outside, Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. And here's MP for 3.
And thanks to that cold second quarter, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range. It hasn't cost them the lead yet.
Fultz the pass to Caruso. Here's Shannon. Defended by Griffin. Back to Caruso. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. from outside the arc. Tatum's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Pritchard. Now MP. Now Tatum. Edwards defending. Gang pass to Griffin. MP with a screen on Caruso. Latre. MP kicks to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Griffin passes to Porzingis. And that one, good. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Davis has checked in for A.J. Griffin. Out to the right wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Edwards inside, covered by MP.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fultz looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 9.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
MP dishes to Tatum. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Shannon. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And MP throws it down.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Here's Hendricks. Back to Fultz. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Tatum no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bucket is good.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
Porzingis with the ball. He's got 9. On the wing, MP. Edwards defending. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum finds MP. To the paint. It's tipped. Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Shannon. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum passes to Davis. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Wright comes in for Pritchard. Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Randall down low. He's against Porzingis. Randall no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
From deep, Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And here's Randall. 5 points in the game. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Dillingham, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Brown's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Fultz with a screen for Dillingham. MP against Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes. Fultz has got 15 points.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
MP up top, guarded by Fultz. Brown gets a screen from Yang. To the middle. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
1:03 left to play here in the half. Randall against Porzingis. Randall no good. Boston leading by 11. White the pass to Yang. White through contact. MP.
Against contact, too. How about that? They really made MP work for that hoop inside.
Here's Dillingham. White covering. Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gobert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
26 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Fultz. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Randall. Nice D from Porzingis. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump. Drum roll, please. They're picking up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Boston Celtics.
We knew they wanted a track meet. And, man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. White is out there with MP, and it's Davis at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Good on the 13-footer. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
And here is MP. Brown kicks to MP. White the pass to Yang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And both free throws good for MP. Timberwolves trail by 16. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Dillingham. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound, Boston. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Gobert, and he gets the bucket. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
It's White on the wing. Edwards defending. Brown dishes to MP. Pass to Tatum. MP with a screen on Randall. Puts it up. And there's the bucket from Tatum. He's got 14.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Here's Dillingham. 12 points for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's White. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tatum's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
MP kicks to Tatum. Back to MP. Tatum against Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
MP passes to Bryant. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to White. And here's Tatum for three. Kept alive. Davis. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Timberwolves trail by 14. Out to Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark. For Boston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Markelle Fultz.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now Dillingham. He's got 15. Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 14. Brown finds White. MP with it. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Three-pointer. Tatum no good.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Hendricks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on both. Now, here's MP. 20 points for him. Down low. The shot's good. Brown making the play. That's now 22 points for MP.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
Here's Hendricks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Gobert with a screen on White. And here's Edwards from the arc.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
MP kicks to White. Nailed from three-point land. White's got 10 points.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Edwards against White. Edwards, no good.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
MP dishes to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hendricks, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
MP sets the screen for White. Inside, Hang, and MP throws it down.
That's just great communication. MP already reliable in that regard.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside, Edwards. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Pass to Hendricks. White against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Over White. And it's MV with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Tatum, no good. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The shot's good. 8 points for him.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
White the pass to Yang. Wow, here's Brown. Over Hendricks. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Minnesota. Down by 15. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Randall down low. Covered by MP. And it's in there. 7 points for Julius Randle.
He's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
MP with a screen on Randall. Tatum gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Dillingham. And again, it's Minnesota.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Fultz is checked in. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hendricks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Love how attentive Fultz is. When one of his teammates has a better look at the basket than him, he gets the ball to him.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Fultz. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Floats it up for MP. And stolen by Dillingham. Here's Hendricks. And he jams it with authority.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Edwards. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Here's Tatum. A beautiful reverse layup. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Fultz with the ball. He's got 15. To the middle. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert is ready for the action.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Tatum.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Fultz finds Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Brown the pass to Yang. Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. At the elbow, it's Dillingham. And the rejection by MP. Outside, Porzingis. MP passes to Brown. And so Boston again turning it over.
Number 43, Jalen Williams.
Here's Shannon. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Shannon's got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the...
He's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hendricks is checked in. So on the floor for Minnesota. Fultz is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Fultz. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Caruso with the steal. Down low. Fades and shoots. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hendricks.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
MV finds Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
And so Fultz nails them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. MP dishes to Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. They get it again. MP on the follow. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
There's a good screen. And that one's good, Caruso.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
And MP rattling the rim.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And here's Fultz. The kick out to Williams. The three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his speed.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he can't get the first one.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Good. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Griffin. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a foul.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Pass to Dillingham. Looking to end the run. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And stolen by Caruso. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on A.J. Griffin. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Celtics leading by 9. Brown outside. He's looking for MP and finds him.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. is on one.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Caruso sets the screen for Dillingham. And he's good on the three ball. Dillingham's got 23.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And White kicks to MP. Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Gobert against Davis. Here's Dillingham. They recover it. Here's Randall. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Hendricks. Clock is at 3. Offensive rebound outside for Randall. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right the pass to Yang for the 3. Tatum setting the pick for White. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he drives in. Hendricks can't get it to go. Boston leading by 4. Here's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact. He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters.
And good! He hits it again.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Edwards, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Brown finds MP. Outside Tatum. MP passes to Tatum. MP with a screen on Randall. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
to Dillingham. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Brown.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Steps back. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Over Tatum. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Here's MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. MP's got 47 points. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 9, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. White dishes to MP. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Wins pay the bills, baby.